U.S. Department of Justice (DOJ) has officially demanded that the Duke of York be available for questioning.
Here's a summary of the article.
During the interview, Andrew said he would help the U.S. investigation if his legal advice was to do so. Alleged victim Virginia Roberts Giuffre says she was trafficked by Epstein to have sex with Andrew in London in 2001. Giuffre also alleges that Epstein paid her around £300 to have sex with Andrew at Epstein's New York mansion. In evidence to a Florida court in 2015, she claimed to have had an orgy with Andrew and 8 other girls at Epstein's private island in the U.S. Virgin Islands. 5 accusers want to give evidence about Andrew in U.S. courts. Pre-trial witness subpoenas have been prepared for 5 cases and could be served on Andrew if he ever set foot in the U.S. Since stepping down as a senior royal, Prince Andrew has recruited his own legal and PR teams to fight the case. In the article for the respected New York Law Journal last month, Mr. Barr predicted Andrew's lawyers would view his safest approach is to hunker down in the UK. And the top U.S. lawyer warned, as a result of his BBC interview, the prince has locked himself in to a version of events, including some highly specific alibis, that leave him little room to adapt should new evidence come to light.
This post received a score of 39,000, with an upvote ratio of 94%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Questioning in the UK, that is.
Yeah, this is a bit misleading title, no? Op-edited it and implies extradition. Can we get a flare?
To be fair, the original title The Sun chose is a lot worse.
That's a given with The Sun.
Fuck the SN.
Instructions unclear, penis now sunburnt. Is this what they call a red rocket? Please call Elon.
Now that's a bad dragon.
Swap him for Mrs. Wrong Side of the fucking road. A swap is fine, but I'd really prefer if we two countries exchanged murderers, manslaughterers, and pedophiles for prosecution because it was the right thing to do in the first place.
Edit. It's in my opinion about not putting things out of reach or being too idealistic, allowing compromise. Understanding that things can take time to change, and while that might not be what we want and things might not be changing as fast as we want, we still shouldn't undermine any progress made. Far too often you have heard about someone doing something good, making an effort, only then to have others trying to belittle it or find fault in it. As to the history of the quote, it's a variation of a quote that is widely attributed to Voltaire. I like it, makes me think that we can still progress for the betterment of humanity even when we may disagree at first. That's rather profound. Thanks for the thought. But don't let imperfection be the result of laziness.
And don't let laziness be the, fuck it.
Why do something half-ass when you can whole-ass it?
So what you're saying is, light a man afire and he'll be warm for a day, but set a man on fire and he'll be warm for the rest of his life.
Or also, from Terry.
So they let their key witness get murdered under their nose, and now they ask for the one person they are 100% never getting, while they ignore several high-profile suspects in the US they could legally compel to come in for questioning. If you want to make it look like you're investigating without actually investigating, this is one way to do it. He didn't get murdered, he just killed himself whilst supposedly on suicide watch in a top-security prison whilst being the most significant inmate of modern times, and also he didn't kill himself.
And the cameras just happened to be not working.
And the guards fell asleep.
With brand new guards who were totally not hired for this specific role.
Can't recall the whole thing, but I think they got arrested for interrogation. Wonder what happened to them.
Black-bagged probably.
What does that mean?
Let me just bring up my Pornhub search engine here.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.